Week 3 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Steelers and the Commanders, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
We are technically 4 miles east of Washington. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield in Washington territory. First and 10 at the 46. Hurts sets up to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because you know all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him, or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. They run again on first down. Cook. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. To throw is Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And the defense has got it. Oh, a nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee. And they'll bring the football out to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Hurts throw into the hands of Pickens. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Etienne once more. Oh, he shifts past him to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. That's a gain of 7, and will leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, it's Harris. And this time he is in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
On second down, Cook. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Here's Wentz to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hunger group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Etienne up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. But they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 25. And we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
They go play action with Hurts.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And Washington now going to use the... Three timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Wentz now on 1st down. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup. Relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We start up at First Energy Stadium, a rare visit by Tampa Bay as they're in town to take on Cleveland. And it's the Browns who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they trail that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Packers trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. 63 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Cook again. He'll get this up to about the 44.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you want to have a few men in the box there.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington. Now a 1st carry here for Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Forced out to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go now.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Another toe for Etienne. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Hurts. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. Back now at FedEx Field.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 41. Here's Johnson with a reception.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
On 2nd and 2, Hurts. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh. On the jump.
Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Wentz bringing the Commanders out for 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Now Wentz.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing now is Wentz. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And down to the 36-yard line here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Wentz. Four yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. To throw again on second down. Wentz. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Wentz going to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. On 1st down, Hurts. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On the counter, Etienne. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they like to let them stand.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And it will be Washington football. First and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline. Incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Holding, offense.
James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Still 2nd down.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Harris running straight ahead. And he gets it down to the 32. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about ride a finish to this one. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got this to Pickens. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.